Welcome to Infant Car Seat Safety. I'm Erin Brill, Child Passenger Safety Technician and Instructor. This video will show you how to set up and properly harness your baby in the car seat. We will not cover installation. We will cover a lot of information here, but it's still important that you read your instruction manual as each car seat is different. First, start only with the products that came with the car seat. In general, if it didn't come with the car seat, it shouldn't be used inside. There are a few exceptions which should be spelled out in your manual, or you can contact the manufacturer for clarification. While additional products like these may seem innocent, they can actually put your baby at risk. Next, let's set up the car seat to fit your baby. Refer to your manual, usually the section labeled Securing Your Child, to determine exactly what changes need to be made based on baby's weight. For example, some seats have multiple crotch buckle positions or specific newborn routing instructions. You may have infant inserts that are required for babies below a certain weight and/or prohibited for babies over a certain weight. Some harnesses have multiple loops on the back to accommodate smaller babies. This information can be found printed on the seat's labels, directly on the inserts themselves, or in your manual. Your seat should come ready for an average newborn right out of the box, but if you've used it for an older sibling, be sure you get everything returned to the newborn settings. When you place baby in the seat, always lead with the bum right into the crease of the seat so the back is flush against the back and baby is not slouching. Place both buckle tongues into the crotch buckle and secure the chest clip. Next, pull all the slack up through the buckle tongues, ensuring there's no slack remaining in the hip area. Then pull the strap on the front to tighten the harness. It doesn't have to be so tight you can't slide your finger underneath it. Tight enough, though, that you cannot pinch any harness webbing at the collarbone. This is called the pinch test. Finally, slide the chest clip up so that it's even with baby's armpits. If your car seat does not have a single pull strap on the front, you may have two straps on the back of your car seat for adjusting the tightness of the harness. Do the pinch test on both sides since this type of harness tightens independently. This is how baby should be harnessed anytime he's in the seat. If you take the seat out, set it on the floor, or attach it to a stroller, don't make the common mistake of loosening or removing the harness thinking you're making it more comfortable for baby. You're actually making it very dangerous. A loose or unsecured harness can allow baby to slip into a position where he strangles on the loose harness itself or slips down into the crease of the seat, the chin gets pinned to the chest, and he can't breathe. So anytime he's in the seat, he should be harnessed just like he's in a moving vehicle. In the seat, you can swaddle baby. Just take the blanket over the properly secured harness, tuck it around the sides of baby. Baby should only be wearing one or two thin layers, no thick puffy coats, snowsuits, etc. Any additional layers for warmth or swaddling should be done on the outside of the harness. The harness should be at or below the child's shoulders. Think of it as a hook holding baby down in the seat. We don't move the harness up until his shoulders are fully touching the neck slot. If you have a seat with a no rethread harness, then your headrest adjusts to adjust the harness. If your seat has a rear adjust harness, be sure you consult your manual when adjusting the height of the harness, as this type can be a bit tricky. When you take baby out of the seat, it's completely up to you whether you loosen the harness or leave it tight. It doesn't matter as long as it's done correctly the next time baby rides in the seat. Personally, I find it easiest to loosen the harness each time, at least for the first several months, so it's easier to put baby in the next time you use the seat. To adjust the height of the harness, remove the webbing from the splitter plate. Slide it down through the slot and back out through the next one. Reattach to the splitter plate. In some cases, you'll notice there are two loops you can attach the splitter plate to. Be sure that you use the loop according to the manufacturer's instructions. The crotch buckle in most seats can be moved to different positions. Once a child is sitting over a slot, you'll want to move the crotch buckle to the outer position. Check your manual for approved handle positions. While some car seats allow any locked position, others have specific requirements for use in the vehicle. Now let's take a look at the limits of your seat. On the side of your seat, or in your manual, you'll see that your car seat has both a height and a weight limit. Most infant car seats go from about 4 pounds up to 30 to 35 pounds and up to 30 or 32 inches. There are, of course, exceptions, so be sure you read your labels carefully. It's important to note that when either of the limits are met, the seat is outgrown. On average, most children reach 30 or 32 inches long before they ever come close to the weight limit. Most car seats also require at least 1 inch from the top of the child's head to the top of the car seat. When any one of these limits is met, the car seat is outgrown and the child should move to a rear-facing convertible seat and continue to use that in the rear-facing position as long as the seat will allow. Babies shouldn't spend more than 90 minutes to 2 hours at the very most inside their seat for the first several months, regardless of where the seat is, floor, car, or stroller. This is because over time in this semi-elevated position, their oxygen levels can lower. So if, or should I say when, your baby falls asleep, be sure to move them as soon as possible to a safe sleep environment. The same limit should be applied to any device that holds your baby at a semi-elevated position. Bouncy seats, swings, rockers, anything where baby's not flat is not a safe sleep environment. Harness should always be used and baby should be properly monitored. Follow your manufacturer's instructions for cleaning. No chemicals should be used anywhere in the seat. No Clorox, Febreze, baking soda, vinegar, anything like this. Just a damp cloth with mild soap suds if you need to wipe down the harness webbing or plastics. The fabric pieces in many cases can be removed, machine washed, and line dried, but be sure to check your manual as these specific instructions do vary by car seat. Thank you for watching this video. Be sure to check out our other videos and schedule your virtual or in-person seat check today.